Hi guys, do you know what day it is? Do you know what it is? Sorry, another video. I know a different intro. Today I want to talk about something. I don't know when you'll be seeing this. In general, but I want to talk about GamesCom. Yes, by the time you see this video, you might have already seen the uh, the event or anything like that, or you might see this beforehand. No, but I want to talk about it. The opening night it is when he going to stream and show Monster Hunter Wilds. In this gameplay, I'm using Lance and Instant Block. I think I'm getting a bit better. So, without further ado, let's get to it. So, there's a lot of games going to get announced, which I think is great and stuff like that. But the one main attraction for me, you know why on this, I've said it for weeks when I've uploaded, is Monster Hunter Wilds. Now, the reason why I stopped doing the trailer reactions is because the videos weren't getting out to the people because other fuckers were putting it up and people were seeing them ones, and they were pushing the little channels aside. You know what I mean? Because you've got to promote those ones because they're getting money for mods and money as well. Um, I'm sorry, I have to make that joke due to the fact of, Anyway, so I want to talk about what it could actually get announced as well. What I'm saying, what could. I'm not saying it's guaranteed, okay? But I like to predict this stuff. So I think it's going to show you some more gameplay of some details on where you're going to start, where you're going to go, potions and all that kind. Just like a rundown. A rundown it is. And then I'm hoping we get, you know where I'm going with this. What are they going to do with the mod support and the cheats? Is it going to be announced at the Game Awards? Or is it going to be announced on YouTube in general? Now, they were going to talk more about it, that's all I know. But with this being an opportunity to release the demo as well, because to me, I think the demo's either going to get released this week, the end of this week, or November to December, before the event, the main game gets released. I think that's what's going to happen. I know it's a big, huge gap. You go, well, Buttered, that's a huge fucking gap. I know, but I'm kind of like on the left and right hand side of the situation, if it makes sense. Yeah. So, I kind of want to make that statement. So, are they gonna really talk about it? I don't think they will. I don't think they will. I think it's going to be a post. I think it's going to be on YouTube. It is. Because people in my comments have said they want to know. But with crossplay is going to get announced more in detail at the Game Awards. We know this. We know this. And you can't pass up the fact that this is a serious issue. If you get my drift. Like, the biggest issue in general, there's so many people asked, and they said, well, further get into it and explain more details in the future. Now, I actually want to talk about that in general, because there's a lot of expectation. I said that right, I think. Regarding banning the mods and cheat situation. If they do that, like I said, no skin off my nose. But I think they'd be doing an anti-cheat system and testing that waters out first. I think they do that first, which I think would be a big mistake. Because we know anti-cheat systems, they always fucking get in. You know, they always get in. Always. But my point is, I'm looking forward to Gamescom, and I don't know when you'll be actually seeing this video, like, in general. But I'm hoping to do my live reactions to the gameplay. I know I haven't done the trailers itself, but I do feel like I should really do that because it is a breakthrough for Monster Hunter Wilds. And half of these channels is fake positive and stuff like that. And I've probably give the most realistic response ever. That's why I then upload that video of a certain YouTuber who's been exposed for mods and cheats. I've got the video, I just haven't put it up. And it's a long video as well. Because it's kind of brutal, and I don't think the internet is ready for it. I don't think the internet will be ready for it. But it's there for me to decide. What do you want, guys? Do you want to see the video or not? Because, cheating's got out of control. Cheating's got out of control. This is not an opinion. This is a fact. It's got out of control. There's thousands of mods. And you're supposed to stay in that circle. I've said this before. I'll say it again. You're supposed to stay in the circle. And don't go out of it. What I'm meaning is by that is... don't put it on YouTube, don't put public eye, it is. Just keep it to yourself, no one will know, and enjoy yourself. But I still think they should have a separate single-player game for Monster Hunter Wilds, just for PC people. And imagine the profits they get. They've got the original game, right? And then they have the multiplayer game for PC, if you just want to go and play with others. And then the single player. And now you're probably, it's not fair, it's not fair. This is the only way. Capcom is going to be wanting money. They want to be making money off World. They certainly want to make money off Sunbreak as well. Promoting. I guarantee you it'll be mentioned. If you cannot wait any longer, Monster Hunter Wilds will be released next year. But if you cannot wait any more longer, Monster Hunter World and Sunbreak is being released in the store half price. And all stores. I guarantee you that will be a sentence. It'll be a sentence. And who's to blame? I think Rise, I'm going to say this now, as a topic, Rise, Sunbreak, is being tough. It's a very tough game. People saying it's easy. Why? Because the cheats are mods. I mean, one of the cheats was basically getting random jewels and everything like a bat. Like, I scratched and clawed. in this game, and it's a lot harder than World. It is a lot harder than World. Because you've given all these tools, and then you don't know how to use them. I still say that to this day. Me, I ended up being a Lance main in Sunbreak. But I'm a hunting horn in World. Now, I also want to talk about the Charge Blade. Now, I'm going to get this out the blue. I think the tarnished of the Charge Blade needs to be redeemed. So, what do you mean? What do you mean by that? We've seen the trailer. It looks great in Wilds and stuff like that. What do you mean by that? I'm talking about all these speedrunners who's using modded speedrunners, sorry. I forgot to say that. They're getting these 3 minutes, 4 minutes, and 5 minutes times. they're using the charge blade, and guess what? Guess what? I feel sorry for this charge blade, a little bit more than the lance, because I know the lance is going to kind of redeem itself, down the line, because everybody says, oh, like, it's an unmobility situation, it's too slow. Well, you've seen the gameplay of the lance here in Sunbreak. So, yeah. But anyway, what I want to get to is the charge blade needs redeeming, due to the fact that half of the modders, cheaters, and they use charge blade, and you see all these numbers is absolutely insane. I think that's one of the weapons that need redeeming. So maybe I could try it out in Wilds. Because I think the weapon got ruined, the builds got ruined. I think you'll know why I'm saying this. There was thousands of builds, and half of them are false. Half of them are fake. Well, I'm saying half of them be nice because then you're blaming everybody kind of situation. So, I think it needs redeeming, and it needs someone or people to use it without no cheats and mods to redeem itself. Yeah, there might be a lot more weapons being used as mods and cheats, but everything I see is a charge blade. Here's a building video, and the footage is actually cheats and mods. So it's kind of getting tarnished. Even though Wilds and the feature, I think, on a different topic, a lot of features has come from Sunbreak into Wilds. I believe in that when I've seen the weapons. But that's one of the things I feel like needs doing. It is. I think that's one of the things that needs doing. The only thing that bothers me is if they don't mention anything at all and just let things how they play out. This is going to get a reaction. Because Capcom knows how many mods being used. They know all this now. They know all this. You think they don't because, they're getting that money. They know. They just don't know how to handle it. Because it's getting too far. But with the videos being released of Carl and all this situation, you have to think to yourself, half of these YouTubers, I'm not even going to say names, I use the mods and cheats for money. Not just one person, a few of them. I know a few of them too. I see it, and and the fact you give them money, I don't know. But that's another topic for another day. Because if you say, you got proof? You got proof? You got proof? You got proof? Look at Carl's video. That's all you need to do. Look at Carl's video. But that's just one person. That's just one person. No, it didn't. It didn't. If you open your eyes and see for yourself, you're going to see a relatable thing in other videos that's related to also that. And that person might not know them. So what's that telling you? That's just a reality fact, okay? That's just a reality fact. No, I don't have any proof and stuff like that, but it's nice to tell people on the reality side of things, because really, Capcom's gonna want the casuals, the beginners, the new people. They're going to want those. They'll be focusing on those people more than the veterans. Oh, I can't believe I'm saying that. I'm not going to say pro hunters. Am I? I ain't going to say that. I ain't going to say that one, am I? So, but the fact is that we need a fresh, clean state. The only worry me is the attack cap. If they decide to put attack cap in, Sunbreak, they did not put it in. They did not put it in. Numbers hit flying. You didn't even have to mod or cheat the game in the situation, to get big numbers. I mean, look at these numbers here. So, it's like one of those things that worries me because attack cap really kind of tarnished the big system, and I think that's when all these modders and cheaters actually came out. Really, so Capcom really did us a favor with that one, because people's uploading videos for money and all this kind, and they think they're doing right by it. I mean, there was a delusional person being exposed for it. You can pass this up. But the most focus is about GamesCom. What is going to be, I think it's going to show you more in depth of gameplay, of like potions, where to go, how to travel, all these things is going to get seen, and I think it's going to mention about the weapons again, because obviously that was a big statement, and maybe a bit of the story, and then they're going to announce the demo of the release of the demo, which I really think it's either going to be this week, hell, it might be Tuesday night. I don't know. PlayStation will literally be broken if they say, well, it's going to get released right after Gamescom. I swear the PlayStation is going to go, bruh, why are you bullying me? Why are you bullying me with all these downloads? It's going to be the drill. But, yeah, like, all serious though, I'm hoping they announce something about that, regarding something like that. But if they do, I think it's going to be an anti-cheat system, which isn't going to work. That's the only thing. They're not going to say on it, Gamescom, if they interview them, we are going to start mods and cheats altogether. They're not going to do that. Imagine the reaction of the crowd. I mean, So I think they're going to put anti-cheat system, which I don't think it's going to work. There's a lot of other games going to be announced as well. I'll be watching those too. But yeah, I won't be surprised if Monster of the Wilds is last. I will not be surprised, because when the trailer got announced, I got emotional and I was crying and stuff. That was the very last thing. But when it got released about the gameplay and stats, some bits, it wasn't last, But seeing what's on the opening night, I feel like it's gonna be last. That was a mouthful of saying last. I'm excited. I am. But I have to be in that mindset, because obviously someone has to be the adult. Rather than a 6-year-old YouTuber. I've been taking shots all this video. You know what? If you know this channel pretty well, you know for a fact that what I'm like and everything. I'm looking forward to it. I am. And I'm going to see if I can try and put my reaction up of everything as well, because I'm going to record my reaction while watching it as well. So, yeah. So, guys, what do you think? Are you looking forward to Gamescom? You might see this after. I don't know. But if you see it beforehand, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. I'm looking forward to it. And we might see, let's call it a pun here, a game changer. Get it? You see something to the left, you see something to the right. I can't wait for GamesCom. La la.